According to the Siskiyou County Sheriff's Office, the latest 2 victims were found at separate homes along a highway that runs through the Mckinney fire in the Klamath National Forest. Authorities said no further information would be released on any of the deaths until positive identification is made and the next of kin have been notified. Some evacuees from the town of Wairika were staying at an evacuation center at a community center in the neighboring city of Weed.
I moved here recently moved to Wairika recently from South Carolina, and there was a fire. We knew there was a fire. We just didn't think it would reach us. And about 2 days ago, we were sitting in a park. I was sitting with my kids and one of my friends, and YPD came by and said, "Hey, the fire's about 4 miles out. You guys got to evacuate now." And we stopped at the gas station first, and then we came on up here, and that's like the first sign you see when you get off the interstate is the evacuation center sign. So here we are.
They put some mandatory evacuations in order for the west side of I-5 in Wairika, and some warnings on the west side. I live on the east side, but felt that it was prudent to get out of there before we absolutely had to.
One rural town was nearly wiped out. 80-year-old Roger Derry and his son with almost the same name, Roger Derry, have lived together in the small town of Klamath River, not far from the Oregon border, for more than 40 years.
When that fire came over that ridgeline, it had 100-foot flames for about 5 miles. And the wind was blowing it, and it was just coming down like a solid blowtorch. There was nothing to stop it.
They know most of the town's 200 or so residents. Now they're one of the few families left.
It's very sad. It's very disheartening. Some of our oldest homes, 100-year-old homes, are gone. It's a small community. Good people, good folks for the most part live here, and in time we'll rebuild. But it's going to take some time now. We've been really badly devastated.
According to an update from a fire behavior analyst on Wednesday morning, there was some rain on Tuesday, but some parts of the fire didn't get any.
This area of the fire, the east side, some areas got up to 3 inches of rain in just over an hour. The end result of that was we had a lot of debris flow. It compromised some of the roads. We actually had to have some crews shelter in place until they can get out today and assess the roads, because there's several bridges that have a lot of debris pushed up against it. So we just want to make sure that their egress route is safe, but that's why we carry MREs and things on the fire engines, because we're always prepared for that.
Roughly 4,500 people were under evacuation orders as of Tuesday. As of Wednesday, the fire has charred over 57,000 acres and is 0% contained. Eileen Ang, NTD News, California.